Can't ask for a more perfect day, to be honest. Like, I don't know what the temperature is now, but I feel like I don't even need this long sleeve shirt. Just carrying this stuff with me. I got the 3mm thick wet pants on. I imagine the water is probably still cold. Last week we did experience a freeze. Like, it got down to like 35, so it was almost a freeze. But this week has just been beautiful. Like, every day 70, 75 degrees. It's just amazing. And every morning it's nice and foggy like this. Yesterday I went on a run to the forest. Up here they got these forest trails. That might be common for a lot of people, but it ain't common for me. So I've lived on an island all my life, and I'm really liking it. I'd much rather like run through a foggy forest than the beach, to be honest, because on the beach there's a million people, and when you're trying to get away, you don't want to be around people. And I spend a lot of time trying to get away from people because I deal with people all the time. Still haven't completely fallen yet. It's getting there. Fog is posing an interesting problem. It's like, how do I see the bait? So, well, I mean, if anybody can catch bait blind, it'd be me. You know, it's been my motto. It's been my motto for 7 years. If I don't catch bait, I don't go fishing. That's been my motto for 7 years. Because I want to be able to be good enough to come out here every time and catch bait and catch a fish every time. And that's worked. Like, I've been able to catch bait pretty much every time. More success up here than I did in the Keys, believe it or not. And catching the fish is actually harder than catching the bait, in my opinion. And the tides are so low. Like, right now it's 10:30, so it was the incoming tide. The tides just started to come in. Tides are so low that the creeks are just completely out. Like, there's like almost no water in that creek. There might be some pockets where there's some bait in there, but I might actually have to wait for the tide to come in a little bit and to get bait in this area. As far as being concerned with the winter and all that, because the fish like the creeks and that skinny water during the winter, dude, it's skinny everywhere here. It is skinny water. In fact, I don't even think they can get into the creeks. If they're in the creeks, they're stuck in there, and they're stuck in these little pockets waiting for the tide to come up. So yeah, I think anywhere, and the weather's so good. Like, it's like a 10 degrees difference here in comparison to Tallahassee, so I actually have to put on my raincoat, but which I will do once I go out there to catch the bait. But by this afternoon, it's going to be 70 degrees, and it's just going to be a beautiful weather, temperature, atmosphere. So I think they're not going to be holed up in the creeks. I think they're going to be everywhere. So if I catch these crabs here, I'm hoping and praying to God I want to get some crabs, man. Maybe I'll get like one more shot at the sheep's head and the redfish. You know, we'll see. When it gets cold here, the crabs disappear. Like, they go in the mud, I guess. Like, I don't know where the hell they go. I don't know where half these damn baits go when it gets cold. So it's just a we'll see. I'm gonna go down there with my net and see what I can find. See if it's all thinned out. But it's the beginning of December, and we had one close to a freeze just at one time so far. So we'll just see. It's just a we'll see game when it comes to these fluctuating temperatures. Check this place out. Yeah. So just slick calm out here. No crabs. Like I was looking for crabs, and there's just no crabs. Like after that first freeze, you can forget about the crabs, man. So fishing a crab on the bottom, it's just not going to happen. If I want to target that redfish, then I'm just going to have to anchor down a mullet or something, which I got plenty of. I got like 20 finger mullets in there and a handful of those bull minnows, so I'm good on swim bait. Too bad about the crabs though. I like to fish with the crabs, because with the crabs you can get those nice redfish or the sheep's head. You know, you can get all those nice crab eating fish. There are the fiddler crabs, and you know, maybe this year I'll try using those. You know, I've used them before, and you get mixed results with those. I mean, it's not that you won't catch fish on them. It's just the vast majority of the fish you're going to catch, you're going to be throwing back because you're starving little fish, and I don't want starving little fish. I want photo-worthy fish. You know, fish that look good in my hands. That's the kind of fish I want. A vast majority of these fish I don't even take home. I just release. So yeah. And if y'all want to try the fiddler crabs, if you don't want to try catching the blue crabs, they're extraordinarily easy to get your hands on. Okay. When they see you, what they do is they run into the grass. They don't go into their holes. If they do go in their holes, then you just gotta dig them out. And during the winter time, that is the way to go, because I guess they go into a hibernation state and they just go inside those little tiny holes and just stay in there until it warms up again. And you can just dig them out, and when you dig them out, they'll be kind of like in a catatonic state. They won't be lively at all, but the longer they stay in your bucket, the more lively they'll become, and eventually they'll be able to pinch you again. If I were to fish them, like if I were to use fiddler crabs, I wouldn't just put one on there. I would probably get like a bigger hook and put like 3 or 4 on that one hook, so I can, you know, it creates more scent, you know, and just put them all on that hook. You know, you want them to be dead and to be bleeding out and to be creating a scent, because that's what these fish do. The sheep's head and the redfish, they go by scent. Well, I don't know. Just pull them in. Oh, wow. Okay, I got a big one on here, buddy. I got a big one on here. He's a big one. I don't know if it's a trout or a redfish. Oh, he's taking that line, boy. Look at that line go. He's a big one. Come on. Must be a trout, a big one. It's got some serious weight to him. I suspect it's a trout, but it's a good sized one. Ooh. Ooh, shit. Oh, he's fighting. He's a good one. Maybe he just feels really big because I'm fighting him on the Cuban Yoyo. Look at him go. Damn. He took some line. Oh shit. Look at him go, boy. It is a redfish. I got a redfish. Look at the spots on that thing, man. Nice. Look at the spots on that guy. Wow. You're Spotty, huh? You are Spotty. I'm gonna get this guy out of here. What the hell are you hooking on to, boy? There we go. Look at that guy. Look at that. Look at the spots on him. Got some spots on him, man. Here, let's flip you over. Got crazy spots on this side too. Ooh. Ooh. The spots on. It's beautiful, huh? You give me a little run for my money on that Cuban Yoyo, huh? I'm gonna have to retire the name Trout Killer. I'm gonna have to retire that name, Mama. I have to retire the name. Because now we're catching redfish with this damn thing. Jeez, man, look at this mess. Is it just me, or is this made too long? Things are gonna end up dying on me, which I don't want him to do. There we go. forgot how to do this. Let's see. I kind of totally forgot how to do this. I guess it doesn't matter as long as he gets in that water, huh? Ugh. Huh. Yep. All right, well, he's in the water. Waxing crescent. It's just like a fingernail in the sky. I don't know if you're catching that on camera or not. Over there is the lighthouse. That little white light. It's like an LED light. It's not like a traditional old school lighthouse light. It just blinks on and off. And it's hard to get lost. So there's a boat ramp over there, but there's no port or anything. Well, this is Mike from Real Guy TV, and I'll catch you all later.